it's just opening up for way for our next Sunday Night Live edition for today. So I'll be, part of the anchor today. My name is Gloria. Okay, I'll be joined by our season anchor boss, Satan. Satan, take it over.
All right. Say good morning to everybody. Good morning. Good to see everybody here today. We say good morning to everybody always on long reach. We don't greet ourselves evening or night because we are always in the new horizon. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Today promises to be an awesome session again, as it has always been. And our topic today says an encounter. So we'll be featuring Ifeoma Victory as our guest appearance today. So we want to know how she's sailed through the business successfully and to learn from her hurdles that she has actually jumped. But before then, we'll be welcoming our 3SD to give us the startup today. And just briefly to start us before we continue in our program this evening. You're welcome, boss.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. It's a new day for every one of us here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are participating on this call. I want to say a happy Sunday to all of you. And it was a fruitful week, the last week that just ended. So I want to congratulate all the partners that did well to ensure that, yes, they are steadfast in their pursuits. And also for all those who celebrated their birthdays, I want to thank you for your spirit of family neighborliness, bringing together the CIG team in all the places we went. It was fantastic. So today is another day, and the person who is our guest for today is no other than the Lady of Joy, the Lady of Harvest, the Lady of Song, and she's very good in storytelling. She's not somebody that likes talking too much, but her actions speaks volume. So we will be bringing her to the spotlight to share with us our encounter with this platform called Longreach. She has done exceedingly well. Her story will move you. Her story will convert somebody today. Her story has a lot to do with some people the way they still are today. So welcome to another edition of our CIG Sunday Night Live. When there is an encounter, there is always a story that follows. If you have not had an encounter, it means testimony cannot come. So I want to enjoin all of us, listen attentively, and begin to prepare for your encounter. You may have joined the business for 2-3 years, but you don't have an encounter yet. And that is why your story is not coming out. But I can assure you, it doesn't matter the day Jesus breathed on the apostles, we received the Holy Spirit. That was not the day they started preaching. The manifestation did not come that day. So if you are in this journey, be ready for an encounter because you definitely have a story to tell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Lady of Strength and Harvest, Ifeoma Victory. Thank you very much.
All right, boss. When do you want to talk about the picture? Just last year?
No, that is later after the conversation.
I'll be later. Okay, boss. I will be introducing our our special appearance today. Boss, she's there already. Please, can you make her co-host so that she'll be able to unmute herself? Please, boss, can you?
Ifeoma, please put up your hands.
She's there. I've seen her now. Just try to put your phone on landscape for the purpose of visual and recordings. All right. Can you tilt your phone sideways? Is it possible, ma'am?
So, okay.
Yeah, so that we can, yes, that would be nice. Great. Great. All right, I'll share the screen just to read a bit of her profile. She kept a little one for us. So let me just read her profile. All right, let's meet Nana Ifeoma Victory. Nana Ifeoma Victory, also known as Nwanyi Obioma, studied business administration from Lagos State Polytechnic. Though a shy person, she's a prolific entrepreneur who takes her business with vigor of excellence. Ifeoma is a social media giant who treats her audience with diverse ways of humor, and in the process introduces her businesses to them. She's the CEO of VIOK Baby World, an outlet that deals with a wide range of baby products. Ifeoma joined the Longreach business as a startup combo partner with 9,800, and she's currently a Diamond 7 achiever who doubles as the leader of Young Achievers Group, a team that has produced many rank achievers, trip qualifiers, awardees, and weekly earners, both in Nigeria and in the diaspora. Ifeoma Nana is happily married and blessed with 2 wonderful children. These are some of the achievements she's actually made on the Longreach platform so far. She got the Grace Trade Qualifier in 2019. She became Diamond 7 in 2021. She won the China trip in 2020. And in 2020, she got 3.5 million naira car and 5 million naira car. And in 2021, she made away with 7 million naira car award. Join me as I make a huge welcome to our special guest appearance tonight, Nana Ifeoma Victory. Nwanyi Obioma. Now we call her on Facebook as how she calls herself Ambassador Nagris. So you're actually welcome. This session promises to be a very, very great one. It promises a very great one. I promise you that. Over to you, Boss Gloria.
Thank you very much, Siton, and welcome, Boss Ifeoma Nana Victory. It's a really honor. It's an honor, honestly, really, because I've seen your picture. The first time I saw your picture was the very first time I saw your picture was I believe when the trip was qualified, and I saw the beautiful red gorgeous dress and the lady, as I said, wow. And I'm so happy now that I'm able to see and talk to the person so I can, subconsciously relate the picture that I saw to the person. So you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So part of my first question is like, you are wowing everybody with everything that's gone, that you have been achieving so far in Longreach. So my question is, could you just please, having listened to your profile and everything, give us a brief gist of who Boss Lady Ifeoma Nana Victory is. Who is she?
All right. Good morning, everyone. Are you hearing me?
We're hearing you.
Good morning. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Shoot.
All right. First, I would like to say this. I've been trying my possible best to dodge this live Sunday, I've been trying my possible best to dodge it. Like, I don't like talking in public. I'm not that kind of person. I'm very okay with, typing, writing on Facebook, doing all those kind of stuff. I'm not a talking kind of person. I have this speech impediment. I have this medical condition. So I've been trying to say SD2 that, Ma, I don't want to do this thing. I'm not interested. So she said, you must share your story. So I'm here today. Just like they rightly told you guys, my name is Ifeoma Victory, aka Nwanyi Obioma, the only Nwanyi Obioma. Every other Nwanyi Obioma is, a fake one.
That's awesome.
So, what do I say about myself? What do I say about myself? I'm just Ifeoma Victory. I'm just Ifeoma Victory. That's all I have to say. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Maybe eventually, as the questions are coming, more and more things are going to come up, right? So we want to know, when did you join? When did you join network marketing? When did you join Longbridge, and have you done any type of network marketing prior? If you have, just share us, just share your experience with us.
Okay, not at all. My first network marketing is with Longbridge. That was 2019. That should be January 2019. Are you hearing me perfectly well? I feel like you're not hearing me.
I can hear you.
We are all listening.
Okay.
We are all listening because
but if you are,
everybody is on mute.
So okay, fine. So 2019, actually prior to that time, my husband has been in abroad doing his thing. So 2 years before that, 2019, he came back. Do you understand? So he came back, and we were planning that he's going to travel back to base. And then all of a sudden, some certain things happened. He couldn't travel back, and a lot of stuff happened, Sean. So after the small thing he was doing in the village, he was building in the village. After the whole thing, he came back to Lagos. So we were like, okay, Oga, you are going to travel back to base, but it didn't work out as planned. So that was when our trouble started. Let me just put it that way. That was when our trouble started. From eating the money we've already gathered together. From then, we had nothing to actually eat from then. Then after then, things became decidedly awkward at home. Feeding became a problem. I don't know how to actually put this. I don't know how to put it. So things became so hard at home. I had a shop then. I still have a shop. I had a shop then, a small shop in my street where I sell baby things. So when this thing started happening, when you're feeding from a particular shop, even if you have a supermarket, let me come in like that. Even if you have a supermarket and you are feeding from that supermarket, you are paying house rent from the supermarket, you are feeding the children, you are paying their school fees, that place is bound to go down, whether you like it or not. So you can now imagine me, myself, having a small shop after the whole problem with my husband traveling back and it didn't work out. So that small shop, from that small shop, we were feeding, we were paying school fees, we were paying house rent, we are doing virtually everything from that small shop. Then before you know it, I started owing a lot of people, things were so rough. I don't know how to put it for you people to understand this. Things were so rough at home. Feeding became a problem. I was owing a lot of people all over the place. So that was how a friend of mine then, she came to the shop and she was like, Mama, there's something called Longbridge. You can join this company. They are doing good. They pay weekly. They do this. I said, please, I'm not interested though. To start with, I'm not a social person. I don't like talking in public. So I don't want to associate myself with anything called network marketing. I can't talk about it. I'm not good in that. That was the first thing I told her. Before this time, I've not heard about Longbridge. I've not heard about any other network. Okay, I've heard a lot about other networking stuff, and I told them no. But because this friend of mine kept coming to the shop every day, she was like, you can actually do this thing. Not you they talk for Facebook, not you they make people laugh. I told her, my problem. I have this speech impediment, like I told you guys. I can't, gather my ways together to make. In fact, I avoid everything social, like talking in public. SD knows about this. So when I kept hammering on that, she kept telling me that these people pay weekly. You can actually make money from these people. You can make money from Long Beach. You can do this one. You can do. In fact, I started hiding from her. That is why when I'm talking to people about Long Beach and they are hiding, I will be like, now today, now something where I don't do papa back. So I was hiding from her. It got to a point I told my girl to tell this woman that I am not around. Whenever you see her, say her that I'm not available. I'm not around at all. In fact, I know they shop. So one day when she came to the shop, that was my upline. When she came to the shop, she now said, your madam is not always around. What happened? So she now entered inside the shop and saw me hiding at the back of my show glass. So she was like, you don't reach like this, to this extent. So, out of shame and everything, I said, okay, let me start off. I don't have the money. If you can borrow me, you said it's 9,800 to start. Then it was 9,800. That's the starter combo package. I said, if you can give me that amount to start off, then fine. Let me go ahead and do it. So that was how she said, okay, no problem. Let's go to Egon. Then it was at the SD Chibuzos place. Then we went and I got registered. That was how I joined the Long Beach platform.
Wow. Thank you very much. It's like just listening to you, I can't see somebody who cannot talk, because I look at you, you are like, it's like it's natural with you. So yeah, Long Reach can do that for us. It can take that disbelief out of us and bring out the giant, that you truly are inside. So yeah, so that's good. And I believe, of course, again, we see the result that persistence, did for you, right? So persistence of your upline coming back, back to you was what eventually, got you to come in. We really, and we're going to learn from that. We have a third question for you. I'll let my co-anchor Siton take the third question.
Wow. But she's actually said a lot. This actually comes to saying to people that I'm an introvert, I can't talk, I can't do this. But what you have just said in the space of a few minutes we started now, is actually fascinating. It's actually fascinating. Now, Long Reach has various ranges of products. Now, you resort to joining Long Reach from a borrowed fund. I never knew it was borrowed, but I know that it was 9,800 you have actually said. Now, you joined from a borrowed fund of 9,800. And over the past 2 years, you've grown to earning 6 figures. Now, Long Reach deals with various ranges of products. So what are some of these products you have actually used that have been so fascinating and they are so encouraging to you, that they have actually given you the boldness to continue on this platform?
Okay. I had this breast, the left side of my breast, I had a problem there. So I've visited many hospitals before now. A lot of them, a whole lot of them. So when I go from hospital to hospital, in fact, I was scared at a point. I was so scared when I went to General Hospital. I was thinking it's a breast cancer. I did a lot of scan and all those stuff. Then I met this particular doctor who said this could be hormonal imbalance. Just look for a particular supplement. He mentioned particular one I could, go to pharmacy and buy from them and then start using. So I now said to myself, but we have something like this in Long Beach. So I went and bought Menjang. I love that product so much. So after using this particular product for just 3 months, this whole thing stopped. The breast problem that I've treated for over 3 years stopped. So that's one of my best products. And then the same Menjang, I've given it to a particular customer of mine. This lady told me that she has not conceived since she, got married to her husband. That she has not, it's not as if she has conceived and then there is a miscarriage. No, there's nothing of that sort. She has not conceived before. So with the help, I now told her, I have a supplement that can help you conceive. She was like, Ma, please don't even go there. I've used most of these products. I've bought, she mentioned some of these working products. I've used most of them and they did nothing to me. I've used some of the concoction they ordered, they did nothing for me. So I am not interested. And I told her, fine, you have money. It's not if you don't have, you can't afford it. Buy Cordyceps. Then our Cordyceps was still 30 something thousand. I say, buy this Cordyceps. After using Cordyceps, buy Mengine, then Libar for your husband. Try it out. You've tried for 7 years now. You've not conceived. Why not give this a try? Just this one time. So I convinced her and she made use of this product. The same Mengine. In fact, 3 months, she first finished her Cordyceps militaris with the husband. Then the husband was taking Libao and she was taking Mengine. Then before 2 months, she has not even finished the Mengine. And she conceived. So the first time she called me, she was like, me myself, I was getting it before. So and you're telling me now that you know me. So I said, okay, maybe it might be infection. Go to hospital, see your doctor, talk to him. So she told me she's scared of going to the.
Oh, we need it up. Wow. Having a bit of hitch there.
Hospital after all tests she's pregnant. And I'm talking to you from wonderful one. And then another product I love so much after that Mengine. Water from this price cup. In fact, my upline told me the first time I registered, I should buy this cup because I had no money then. I was not a millionaire then. I had no money, so I asked somebody to give me money. I bought a pie cup. So I was using it, and that was how I was able to manage the ulcer pain and everything. I have a lot of products I can boast of. The berry oil, the toothpaste. I had a toothache. In fact, I had a toothache. I had in 2008, I had a root canal. Root canal. Is it root canal? I had a root canal. So after the whole thing, the pain persisted. Then the tooth was extracted. I'm using artificial tooth here, so it was extracted after then. Then the pain still persisted. When I joined Long Beach and they told me that the toothpaste is wonderful, that is the product you make use of at home. So I bought the toothpaste. In fact, my Tata Combo package came with toothpaste. After using it, that was an end to the toothpaste. A lot of the products I make use of. I have all the products at home. I make use of every Long Beach product. Thank you.
Wow, that's good. Mm-hmm.
I just feel I should share the.
I hope you are getting me. I'm a fast talker. I don't like talking, but when I'm talking, I talk very fast. I hope you're getting me.
Yes, we are.
We are flowing with you. We are flowing with you. We are flowing with you. One thing is that Long Beach products are actually so efficient that you find it difficult to pick your best choice, because at least one of the products does 5 things. So when you have something like this one will be the one that will do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that encouragement and encouraging words and the testimony. We can always thank God for what God has brought Long Beach to us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ms. Laura.
Okay, yeah, right. So thank you very much for that. So I know you've shared with us some of the challenges that pushed you into joining the company. Along the way, you have shared that with us. But along the way, since you started now your business, are there challenges that you have experienced? I mean, if you have, please, can you share those with us, because we need to be encouraged too. Madam Ifeoma Victory, yes?
Okay. The first challenge was getting people to register with me to join my team. When I joined Long Beach, after 3 months, I didn't see anybody to register. I was talking to people. I was, conversing. I was talking Long Beach. I was chewing Long Beach. I was spewing Long Beach. But yet, all the people I was talking to, they said, in fact, when I registered, I told myself that, okay, fine, since I have some few friends that I do interact with from time to time, I'm sure these people are going to register with me once I get registered. So immediately I got registered, I went to the same people and I told them about this business opportunity. When I spoke to this person, the person would say, no, I'm not interested. I spoke to this person, no, I don't want to do anything like networking. I was so confused. I was like, But then I told myself for the past 2 months, your own upline has been talking to you about the business. You said, no, true.
Right.
So this is it. And because already I've told myself that I Googled Long Beach when I joined. That was the first thing I did. Then I saw some people, they qualified for trip. I saw car qualification. And I told myself that these people, they don't have to head. If they can qualify for this thing, if this thing is real, I want to be sure myself. I want to have this experience. I want to qualify myself. That was my whole motivation. I told myself, if these people could qualify for this particular, trip, for cars, if this is not fake, because in my mind, I was saying this thing is fake. How are these people going to, because they registered with Long Beach, they are going to qualify for these things? I know it's not possible. That was what I told myself. Then I now said to myself too, if it is possible, if it is actually true that these people qualify for this thing, then why not me? They tie my hands. So that was what I told myself, and then I went to work. So when I was talking to people, they said no. I was not discouraged. I told myself, if this person say no, another person can say yes. So the challenges was much then. Imagine registering for the whole of 3 months. I was talking to people from the first time I registered, because I saw my offline credit alert, weekly alert, Tata Combo alert. So I was like, okay, me myself, I can get this alert too. So I was talking to my own then was just money, because I had nothing. I told you my story before I joined. So I had nothing. My own was, okay, let me just register people to make money. That was my own. But I was talking to people, they were saying no. So it was a big challenge to me then. But then, because I've already told myself that if these other people that qualified for this thing, we are able to qualify, then, and because they don't have 2 heads, they have a head like my own, like this. Myself, I'm going to qualify. So that was the whole motivation I needed then to go to work, to start talking to more people. I can't forget the first day someone registered with Tata Combo in my team. In fact, I nearly went mad. I was like, I've made it in this life. Then the next week, Long Beach paid me. You know how they do? They paid me my 2,000. It was 2,600 then. But then it was a big deal to me. That money, in fact, I withdrew it immediately. I used it to prepare for something for my family. Because then, like I told you, some people don't understand when you tell them that things are hard. If you've not been there, you will not understand me. I'm telling you that when I was saying that things are hard, things were actually hard, so hard. Feeding was a problem. Paying my children's school fees, my child's school fees then, just mine, okay? Paying my children's school fees was a problem then. Paying house rent is talk of war. We have to beg the landlord from morning to night, please have mercy. And never vex, or that. Don't worry, we will pay. Every month we will pay. That kind of stuff. So when they paid me that first alert, it was everything to me. So that was how I kept pushing. Let me not go into, maybe you still have to ask that question, into how I got to qualify for all the other stuff. So that was the first challenge. And then when I registered like 3 persons, okay, let's say 5 persons in my team.
Wow. A signal.
You have to do this. When I talk from morning to morning to the hello.
Yes.
Go ahead. You are frozen before.
So I will be talking from morning till evening and responding to myself in the group. No one was ready to respond to me. They were not talking. That was the second challenge. Okay. And then talking to some people again, like when I started talking to them in boss, talking about Long Beach on Facebook, Then I will like every day, I made up my mind that I'm going to chat like 10 persons every day. Then I will chat these people and they will not respond to me. Sometimes they will give you promise, okay, I'm going to register next week. When it gets to that next week, I'll come to them and you said you're going to register today, how far? And they will never respond to you. So those are the big challenge I had the first time when I got registered.
Wow, we are that's very, very good, because I mean I hear your challenges, because you are teaching us that along the way, with all the challenges you got, you kind of developed what I would call a thick skin. People would, naysayers will tell you it's not working, whatever, and you're like, okay, because you know how much your own upline drilled you before you joined. So that kind of gave you encouragement to keep going, right? But then what really surprises me is the fact that why I think that we are privileged to be hearing from you is that you got into this business with the smallest package called the starter combo. And you are live here telling somebody who joined the business with a starter combo is a D7 leader with all of these accomplishments. So we know that we have a lot to learn from you. And then I also remembered, you just said the last thing you said now is that you made a resolve to chat with at least 10 persons a week, right? Oh my God. So yeah, that is a day. Oh, I'm sorry, a day. Okay. So this is something that I will be taking home, and I'm sure there are members of the audience too who have learned a thing or two from you. Thank you very much. Siton, over.
Wow. Now, she's a very funny person. Now, she's a comedian on social media. Now, I want to ask you something, but before that, let me just share my screen. Now, you write your stories, you do your write-ups, and some picture will have to depict your emotions on it. So, but before I ask you that question, let me just read this for everybody. Now, was Informa Victory in January 2014. Said there was this guy that came to the shop to buy baby Walker. Now, the guy came, paid 23,000, another was trying, and she was now arguing that the price has gone up, it's 25, it's no longer 23. The man insisted and was begging. Now, this is what she said. What kind of man is this? If someone can afford 23K, what's 1K to add up? Why is he begging and pleading on top of 1K matter? Now, if I should sell this worker for this price, I will have to top up to replace it. Things are extremely expensive now. Well, I got tired of looking at his handsome pleading face and told my girl to collect 23K. Now, Oga smiled and paid another. Now, this is the end part that was funny. He said, as he was about going out, this man said to me, as the general manager of the Stingy Men Association, I've won this battle. One day, let me go and celebrate with Isiewu and 2 bottles. Now, your response was, I nearly fainted. These Igbo men are really... Now, why do you come like this? We go several. At times, you can post 5 to 7 times in a day. You get the energy to do this. And why are you using that avenue to actually motivate your audience to bringing people on board?
I didn't hear you well, sir. Sorry.
Why do you use that modality to get people on board? Why do you do that with your audience?
Okay, I'm a very funny person. I laugh a lot. I joke a lot. Like I said, my strength, we all have our strength. My strength is in writing. I do write a lot of funny things. So that is how I get my followers on Facebook. And then because they feel like they know this person is very funny. So when I go inbox to chat them up, they don't feel like I don't know this person from anywhere. Some of them, they will be like, I'm privileged to have you in my inbox. What do you want? Do you understand? So when you see me writing most of those funny, things on Facebook, I know what I am doing. Though this is me, I'm just funny. I'm just a funny person. But then I write, and then when I go to inbox to talk to people about the business, they'll be like, I don't want to join Long Beach. I don't want to join Long Beach, but because of you, I am coming on board. Do you understand? So if you are not very, like your Facebook wall is not very active, when you go to people to talk to them inbox, to present your business opportunity to them, they will feel like you are a stranger coming to talk to them about business. Do you get me? Like you want to dupe them, but most of them feel like they know me. This is Nwanyi Obioma. This is if this Nwanyi Obioma is into this thing, that means this thing is real, is good. So most of the things I write on Facebook is, that is me. It's just me, Sha.
Well. Now I want to take another cue from you saying that you are a shy person and people don't want to talk. Now you actually gave advice with a picture that actually depicts that also. Now, I said you just spoke about the goodness of my company an hour ago, and two persons joined us. Now, one paid 88K and the other 350. Now, you are still shy about, if you are still shy about talking about your business because of what others will say, Biko, continue. Now, consistency and focus will be key. Now, here you said something. I keep buying stuff and all that. Now, what would be your advice? Now, like just look, don't let me skip this. He said, even if when I don't talk about the business here, I'm busy 24/7 working behind the scene. Except you want to become Kanayo in Nollywood as a ritualist, you want to put in efforts to produce results in any field. Now, you have your strength of writing, which you do, and you said you are a shy person, don't like talking. Now, what would be your advice for those that are actually saying that I'm an introvert, I can't do this and all that? You are using this channel. So what will that be? What will that be kind of encouragement you want to give to people?
I would tell them that there's no excuse at all. If I can do language, I used to say my downline, if I can do language, if I can qualify for stuff, every other person can do it. There's no excuse at all. You don't have any excuse. I don't like going out. I don't like talking to people. I'm not a social person. If you invite me to any particular occasion, you're wasting your time because I'm not coming. That is me. But then because of language, and because of the kind of people I got to meet in this business, then I started going out, talking to a few persons about the business and all that. There is no excuse at all. No excuse at all. Like I said, in 2019, we were looking for what to eat. We couldn't pay house rent. We couldn't feed the children very well, properly well. Paying school fees, paying house rent was a problem. But today, in fact, within a year, Long Beach paid me last year. I was paid almost 15 million from Long Beach. If I'm calculating my weekly earnings, if I'm calculating my, all the qualification, my degrees, my China.
And that was during the pandemic.
Yes. This morning, the first time when I joined, though, my husband said they duped me. They've collected your money. You see your life. After crying every day, because most times, the only way to express myself is to cry. So I would just lie down and cry from morning to, evening. Once I come back from the shop, I'll start crying. There's no food in the house, I cry. There's nothing for the children, I cry. So that was me then. I was, crying. So when I registered with Long Beach, so I had to remove, imagine 9,800, and my husband said they duped.
Just for 9,800.
I know.
When I spoke to my brother, my 500,000 to do upgrade, then I want 500,000 for my brother. He was like, so these people don't finally come you.
Wow. Yes, a signal. It's actually frozen up. Wow. I know it's going to be an interesting session with her, and I will hope if she joins back. I hope you can hear me, Boss Glory.
Yes.
Well, okay, she's logged out now. I hope she joins us. But now, even Victory, I think I just respect her from a distance. We've not actually had one-on-one. Okay, she's back. She's back. She's back. So she has the tenacity to actually go further with this business. Continue. You were frozen before your signal.
So my husband said it calmed me. My elder brother, my younger brothers, they said it calmed me. And these people have finally all that. But then when I qualified for my first trip with the head of my AZ.
Wow.
Well, that's something we cannot control because of the signal. We cannot just, oh man.
Because I was just working. I was talking in his dream. 12,000 plus. I was earning 9,000. I was earning 12,000 a week. I got mad. I was like, this thing is over real. I'm going to work. So I was working. I was talking to people. If you know me, I've not spoken to you about long distance, you're wasting your time. Because I'm going to disturb you. If you say you're not ready today, no.
Wow.
Let's do something. Maybe she has to go off the video. But that will not be nice. And take our video for a while. She's logged out again. Wow. I know it's been an amazing session, and the participants here on this call, you can attest to that. You can attest to that. She's back. Maybe, are you having a call disturbing it? Maybe, can you stay off the video a bit? Okay, you can continue. Shoot.
Okay, as I was saying, where did I stop? So I started talking to a lot of people about the business going in, but if you tell me today that you're not ready, no problem. I won't disturb you. Fine, you're not ready, fine. Then I won't leave you. 2 weeks after I'm back. If I sometime 3 days after I'm back, I'm talking to you about the business. Some of them, they said, one, you've disturbed me enough. Okay, let me just register. Every day I made up my mind. From my 10 people daily, I started talking to 25 persons a day. If you want to make it in every business, you have to work. If you are holding
25 persons a day.
Yes. If you're holding your hand, you want to fold your hand and then money will fall down from heaven. It's not possible. Just like I said in one of my posts, except you want to become Kanayo or Kanayo, you want to do rituals. Even another one is not easy because most times you see them ending up, that.
Well, so much that. Over to you, Boss Gloria. You just go ahead with the next.
I know. I mean, we just heard so much from her that we wish that she could have shared with us her encouragement to either the struggling partners or for newer ones. But one thing I want to learn, I want to let people here know is that the excuse, I am an introvert, I cannot talk. We have seen a perfect example of a woman who, from the beginning of the interview, she's talked about how she's shy, she cannot talk, but we see that that in reality that has actually been to her advantage because she now deduced other avenues, or maybe writing or something that has put her into this awesome limelight of Long Reach. So Yeah, I really thank her for that. And we hope we can have a part 2 of this session next time with her. Yes.
Well,
So,
that's nice. Now, what would be your advice for generally for people now that they are struggling, they are yet to join, or some are even considering that this is a Ponzi scheme or just like the every other one? What would be your candid advice for such people? We know that you are a regular attendee of this meeting. We know some people that they don't miss meetings, and you are one of those key people we know. So what would be your advice for those in the business?
Okay. My advice to members already, members, team members, partners, is for you to keep pushing. You don't have any excuse, you don't have any excuse at all. If others are qualifying for these things, if others are making it in Long Beach, you don't have any excuse at all whatsoever at all. I will encourage you to keep pushing. Consistency is the key. I always say my team member that impossibility is nothing. Impossible, as long as it's made up your mind that, see, I am going to get this thing. That was what I said to myself when I joined. Like I rightly said, that, see, I am going to, if this thing is possible, if others are getting it, then I'm going to get it. Go all out. You don't have any excuse. Talk to people every day. You can talk to 10 people. Make it, in fact, make it a duty, a responsibility. Talk to, like, let's say 10 persons every day. Start from 10 persons. That was what I did. I started from 10 persons, then I migrated to 25 persons a day. Sometimes I do talk to 30 persons. I will tell myself today, I'm talking to 30 persons a day. I'm going to talk to 30 persons inbox. I talk to them, then I go back to those people I've spoken to before that say they are not interested. I could remember there was this Reverend Father I registered, Father Polika. When he's in Germany, when I was talking about the business, when you said, I'm a Reverend, this one, I don't want to do. Okay, fine, sir, no problem. I went. After 1 week, I went back. I've got, it was like, I can't do, you don't take no for an answer. Before you know, the man is registered. Most people, in fact, I have somebody I've prospected for 1 full year, and the person is registered today and working. So you don't have any excuse at all. Don't keep telling yourself, I've spoken to this person said no, this one and that one. No, that is not an excuse. Talk to people every day. What if they say no fine? They are not going to beat you. Most time I work to people, this is Long Beach opportunity, this one, that one. We have different products. In fact, I have different means of, introducing myself, talking about the business. Okay, you say you're not interested, fine. You're not going to beat me. I will just dust my bum. Oh yeah, I'm off. That will not stop me from coming to you next tomorrow to talk to you about it. Man, half I don't change your mind. Maybe don't see. This business pays. Look at this person. The first time when I joined, I was showing people the picture of our SD, the qualifications. I was showing them, see, this person qualified for 25 million, this person qualified for 10 million. They were like, where is your own? I can never forget that. And I told the person, don't worry, I am coming with my own very soon. And here I am with, in fact, a lot of qualifications. I don't even know the one to show. When I want to prospect somebody, should I start telling you my 7 million naira? Should I start show you my 5 million naira? My 3.5? My Greece qualification? My China? Which one do I show you? And this was the same me that people were telling, where is your own qualification? So I'm encouraging you today. There is no excuse at all. You see this other network, you jump from this one to that one. Tomorrow you're in this network. None can be like Long Beach. I'm telling you this for free. You can never get a network marketing that is like Long Beach. If you want to believe me, you believe me. Maybe SD will not tell you that, but I'm telling you for free. You can never get anyone like it. My children are paying their own school fees. I have a daughter in a federal school. She's paying her own school fees. As I'm talking to you last week,
she was paying 450 on Friday.
Yes, 450,000 naira. My son is paying his own school fees. My husband, who called it a scam before. In fact, if you want to play with my husband, don't go and play with him with Long Beach. If you don't want to have problem with him.
Wow.
Look at me now. Look at it.
Okay, your husband, man. I used to call him.
Yes, he's a believer now. And my brother who said Long Beach is a scam. When I got my first qualification, I told him, brother, I want to pay money to your account. When Long Beach paid me my 5 million naira, I want to pay money to your account. You know, he said, at this point, you want to pay money to my account. Who does the money? I showed him my 5 million naira and lots of Long Beach. My brother is registered. Who called it a scam? The wife is registered. In fact, the son, the one child is registered. As I'm talking to you. So this is what the government can do for you. No other network can do for you. So I'm telling you for free, if you are not a member yet, like those people that will go on and say you, okay, let me first of all talk to my friends. If they are ready to register, I will come back and register. You are wasting your time. I registered without any friend. Then I went to those same friends. I spoke to them for complete 3 months. None of them, they said no, they are not. What if I had gone to them before and said, okay, come, let me know whether you are going to register before I come on board? What would have happened? Maybe today I wouldn't have gotten all I've gotten from Long Beach. Do you understand me? So you don't first go to people and say, okay, let me first of all get people I want. Sometimes I talk to people and they will be like, okay, let me go to my friends. Let me talk to them. If they are ready to register, I will come back. Is it the registration of your friends, 3 of them, 5 of them that will get you car qualification or what? So if you are here, you are not a registered member, I am telling you to come on board. This business will change your life. You can see my environment, man. You know they
levels have changed.
I have a Jeep. I'm driving a Jeep, courtesy of Long Beach. I can afford any rent. In fact, I have a plot of land. All thanks to Long Beach. Very soon I'm going to showcase my own mansion too. All thanks to Long Beach. So if you are here, I don't know what you're waiting for. Come on board. You don't have any excuse. If you are here, you're not working. You've been working before, but you are tired. You are doing yourself. You know, I don't like talking too much. You are doing yourself. Let us start working again. Go to work. Impossibility is nothing. Thank you very much.
Wow. What a session. What a session. Thank you so much.
I'm not too fast, hope I'm not too fast for you.
No. It's your show. You've taken all the It's your show. Thanks so much. We'll be delighted now to be calling you FSD because we know you are very close. You are very close. I want to give one of our leaders anywhere, just raise your hand to appreciate our special guest this evening. Wow, as if you are waiting for me to do it. Okay, Emmanuel Eduru Jr., you can unmute yourself. Go ahead. These are one of your parties on Facebook, I know.
Oh.
Is the leader of AC's team. Go ahead.
Wow, Ifeoma victory. Why in Greece? Why this is amazing. Awesome. Actually, I was ready for this training. Wow, you took the roof today. Today was awesome. Today was amazing. You really spit fire. We got to understand you better. You know, the first time I got to know you was at that event, December 15th, 2019, where we were invited on stage. You remember?
Yeah.
To share our experience and our journey. Oh my God, you're looking amazing today. Honestly, your journey has been one of success, real success. Most of the time, what holds people back is because they don't believe. Your belief was there right from the beginning, and that is why you also made it amazingly well. I've also learned a whole lot from you today. When you cannot talk to people in person, face to face, you go subtle, and you were subtle, and you were thorough. Imagine 25 people in one day. That's a big one, especially via chats. Wonderful. Please, and know that it's a wonderful network so we can benefit more from you. Thank you very much, my Idris.
You're welcome.
We'll be taking the compensation plan. Before then, we just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Boss Emmanuel Eduru Jr. Wow.
Hold on.
Awesome
Keep
session.
out there. Just 1 minute.
Boss. Okay, boss.
I want to remind her something.
Yes, she's on spotlight on some hot seats today.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
very
Yes,
good.
the seat has to be very hot for her.
She's actually made it so interesting, so lively up, and
sorry, I have to dive in as another anchor this night. Let me ask one question. Greece, China, Dubai. Okay, can you recall when I called you and said you are very close to qualifying for your first trip? I want you to do it. You didn't remember what you told me? He said, no, you wait for God's time.
God's time is the best.
I can't. I'll wait for God's time. I can't. Let me do it in my own and at my own pace. And finally, tell us a little bit how you reacted when I say you are very close. This is your checker. Make some move. Do something. Do something. Tell us a little about that.
Okay. When Elsie told me, I was just walking. My own was just walking, gathering points, talking to my downline, charging them up, and then we were walking together. So when Elsie called me and said, you are, in fact, I owe that Greece qualification to him. When he called me and said, Ifeoma, you're very close to qualifying for this particular trip, I said, sir, very close. Okay, if I qualify, fine. If I don't, fine. He said, no, wait. You are going to, in fact, the way he was praying, I bind every spirit that said you're not going to, you don't reach like this. So I said, sir, please, I don't want to argue with you. I am not my kind of person. In fact, I can't so much anything like stress at all. So when he was telling me that he wants to qualify, I said, sir, please leave it like that. For now, if I qualify, fine. If I don't, fine. I am not ready to do anything. I don't have 1 naira. If he asks me to contribute to anything, I don't have kobo. That was the first thing I told him. He said you must qualify for this. There's nothing you can do about. See, I owe that. I keep saying this. That first Greece qualification, this wonderful qualification to him. Do you understand? So because he prayed with me, he assisted. In fact, he did everything to ensure I qualify for that particular trip. He said, you are working hard enough, so you need to qualify for this. You need this for your team member. You know, the one he was saying that was like, I did qualification for this man. Is he going to collect this money? So that was the same thing. That thing he did was actually the same thing I'm doing for my team members. I check all their portals. Once you are working hard, I have to pick all your portals. In fact, from time to time, I send it to head office, check this thing for me. See, Ogechi, this is remaining like this. Ogechi will tell you, I don't rest at all. It's remaining like this. You have to work it. You have to do this one. That was the same thing he did for me. So he taught me that as a leader, you have to look out for those under you. Do you understand me? So that was what he did for me. I owe that first qualification to SD. Thank you very much, sir.
Good. Thank you very much for giving us a whole lot. You said a lot of things today. And I want everybody that has listened to this conversation and those who missed out, please go to YouTube. You'll see the record is there. You watch it and listen again. She said so many things that I learned some things from her now. And I know a lot of people have learned, especially those of you who are in the social media. She is a social media influencer. She said she makes friends with people, engage them as friends. Then when she goes to their inbox to talk about Long Bridge, she's not coming as a stranger. Please, let somebody take that down. That is for free. She has given it. She has just given something ordinarily she's not supposed to put on the space. She has just given it for free. Say, look, make friends first, engage them, know them, care about your friends, make them happy. Sometimes if you are angry and you are not in a good mood, you read her posts. There is no way you will not laugh. There was a day I was listening to her, reading her post, but it was a video, and I started listening to her video, And I could not hear anything because it was all Igbo language. But nevertheless, I was smiling as if I was hearing what she was saying because of the way she was gesticulating and she was dramatizing everything there. Then I called my wife to say, what is Ifeoma saying in that video in Facebook? And he said, I shouldn't mind now. That is how she plays around. But I should not, thank God I did not hear what she said. I said, but the comments that followed were much. I know the rest, So she keeps engaging people. So you that don't know how to talk, you don't know people, you can hear from her. She said she's an introvert. She doesn't like to talk. She's speech impaired. But when money came, she was no longer speech impaired. In fact, look, let us wake up and do the right thing. I don't want to talk. It's not my day to talk today. Let me just stop here and encourage everybody that are listening, that are listening to her. Ifeoma is a social media influencer. Go and learn from her wall. Go and learn from her page. She will make you become that extraordinary person that you don't want to be before. Because the way she goes about it, I knew she is going to make it. I am out also looking for a lot of people that are working in the team. And when I get you, once I see that, yes, you are pushing, there is no way you will not excel. We'll pick you out and we'll give you the lift that you need. So all you just need to do is show some passion, show some work, and also just show up every day. Don't show off, show up, and you will definitely get to the top. Keep working, keep moving, and just keep doing. Keep doing. It is in the doing that is where the sweetness and the juice is. Thank you so much, Ifeoma Victory. I appreciate you. And by this time next year, I will not call you a diamond. Never.
Amen. Amen.
You should be on your way climbing the ladder to start Director 2.
Amen.
Because as for one is already done already. So that is that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We bless God for knowing you and making us to cross paths. Thank you very much.
Wow. What another way of coming in from the 3SD. The fact remains that this is a man that is talk and do. Now, it's not that he's talking about Ifeoma today as a female. He does it for men. So we had him last week when he was talking about for the Grace International team led by SD Dan, what he did concerning the SD Dan, what he did for Dose Nwosu, what he did for Tolu Egberombe, what he has done for Tope is in the US now. So these are the things that we do as family. And there is something I actually took from my mentor, and I used to say this over the years, that there are 4 levels of successes. So when you are struggling, you struggle out of that situation, just like Ifeoma had no eating, no money for school fees, no money for house rent. She was owing. She struggled out of that situation. She came into the survivor stage. So when she got to the survivor stage, she got to the success proper. Now she has actually put more efforts by bringing in people, by influencing people, by making their life significant. So she has gone beyond the level of success to a more significant life. And that is what this platform brings us to. We come to the level of significance. It's not just for we ourselves. It was Boss Gloria that said that when she was interviewed last year, that you are in a business by yourself, but you are not all by yourself. So the fact remains that we are in this together as a family, as a team, and we are going together. And for our slogan is CIG, we say CIG that's stronger together. So thank you so much, FSD, Ifeoma Victory. We just only hope that this will not come up. Let me just envisage that it may likely come on Facebook tomorrow or this night of this session again from you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. And we always also pray that the Lord will continue to bless your business and you continue to grow. Regards to your husbandman and your 4-year-old boyfriend that always disturb. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been an awesome session. Boss Gloria, anything from you before we take the compensation plan? You're good.
No, I just want to give out my thank you, and that I'm looking right now. I mean, I'm going to follow 3 years this advice. I'm going to go to her wall. I'll be listening, and I'll be and then I'll be seeing all the encouragement.
There is no gainsaying there. At times, know what I have to read some of those things with my wife just to laugh, sincerely. And some of the Igbo words she puts, I have some Igbo friends, I will copy and go and ask. There was a time she asked that, if you are giving 10 million naira, will you beat me? And people commented serious ones and all that. So somebody commented about Igbo, so I asked from the person. He said, this person said, I will beat you blue and black. I will take you to the hospital. I will share the money. It's a whole lot that we enjoy from. She's actually awesome. She's an Amazon on CIG.
Yeah. Well, one thing I've learned that you use what you have, the strength you have to build. It's not what you don't have. You use whatever it is you have. That's what you use, and that's what she has shown. That it's not what she doesn't have or what she doesn't have, but she's using what she does have. That's what she has
to go. Yeah. There is a hand that is raised that I cannot ignore, so that I don't enter into trouble. This is her upline. She was interviewed last week. Madam Mora, who wants to say something? Go ahead, Ma.
I just want to say thank you to Nwayo Obioma. I am super proud of her. She has been a wonderful person in my team. I can't let this session go without appreciating her. Nwayo Obioma, you are wonderful. I am super proud of you. I can't keep it to myself. Well done. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. Just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. That's the Alaba landlady. You're welcome, boss. Thank you. So, Ifeoma Victory, we hope to see you very soon. All right, we'll be taking the compensation plan, which will be done by Mary Ogechi. Last week was a very, very hot session. So, and we know that where is she? She was here. Oh, we lost her. Okay, she's back. Boss, please make her co-host. She has raised her hand. All right. Mary Ogechi Jalat is an energetic personnel, currently the Diamond 5 leader with Longbridge Bioscience. She's actually the downline to the guest appearance today, Ifeoma Victory. Now, she's a medical biochemist, an aggressive team builder with teams members all over Nigeria, West Africa, US, Europe, Australia, and East Africa. She recently won a Dubai trip and qualified for the 5 million naira car. She's a wife, a mother, she's a gospel artist who builds her business from home and helps others to build their home-based businesses. Join me as I make welcome to our singer in the house. She has gone blonde. Last week it was Twister. She's blonde today. You are welcome, boss.
Thank you very much. Are you hearing me perfectly well?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. So good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? Thank you, sir, for the opportunity once again to take the competition plan. Thank you, Mama Ifeoma, my constant ginger, the one that gingers my swagger. Thank you so much. I've been inspired. Thank you for coming and sharing your story. So, sir, you could help me share the slide so that I can talk really quickly about the compensation plan so that someone gets inspired to join our business. Because this is what a lot of people ask me every time, why must I join your business? And I tell them, I have 1,001 reasons for you why you need to join my business, why you don't need to be on the sidelines. Yeah. So for people that just joined us, or for you're like a prospect, you have heard everything. The stories that she shared are amazing. In fact, you know, this is why we do what we do. Her stories her story is one of the reasons why we do what we do. Longreach is an amazing platform. It's an amazing platform. Take it to, you can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank. Yeah. So what is in it for me? Why should I join this platform? Someone who asks, why? Apart from all the amazing things that I have heard, so many reasons. One, shareholding. You're a shareholder to a multinational company. Now, I say this because, I don't know, most of us are business people, and you know what it takes to build a company. Then imagine a person building a company for 34, going to 35 years. Now, that business has durability, it has longevity, it has call all the activities that it has everything in it. Now, you are going to be a shareholder to a brand that not only is it 34 years and counting, it is a multinational brand that has branches all in over 180 countries. Now, tell me if you can get that anywhere. You can qualify for all expense paid trips. No, so you could see all the trips that she has been loading out. She had the China, the Greece, the Dubai, and there'll be so many trips. And this is how it's going to be for her all through the years. That's the truth. This year, she has qualified for Dubai. She's still going to qualify for Canada. She's also going to qualify for the next trip they're going to bring. It's going to be trip. So if you don't want to go, you can always collect the money. Now we have car funding. Now, imagine a company that changes your car every year, like every year. You can qualify for 5, for 7, for 15, for 25, for 50 million. This is money, guys. This is money. Like, this is what you stand to gain. Now, house funding. Beautiful. You get to a star director, you're entitled to 25 million naira house fund. These things are real. Like, these are real things. So this is why you should join our business. This is why you should take that plunge, because we have so many success stories, so many success stories. How there are so many ways to which you can, and I'm going to be showing you that as we go along. Please follow me carefully. Now it says 10 ways for you to earn a Longreach. We have the retail profits, the fast starter bonus, the performance bonus, the development bonus, the leadership bonus, the repeat order bonus, the travel bonuses, the car bonuses, the house bonuses, and the educational scholarship bonuses. So we have 10 ways to which you can earn. It's not just only maybe you just bring in the sponsor and do that. There are 10 ways to which you can earn. You can get something for 10 naira, you sell it at 20 naira, that's your retail profit. You get a retail profit of 10 naira. We have the fast starter bonuses that has to do with sponsorship bonuses. So you start with either a starter pack or maybe the fast reach pack, yeah? So you start with the starter pack, 14,000, you refer another person to start with the startup combo, and you are a sponsor to that person, and you're going to earn 3,900 the next week. So we have the fast reach pack where you get like 8,000 the next day, 16,000 the next day. So these are fast reach sponsorship packages. Now we have the performance bonuses, the development bonuses, the leadership bonus, the performance and the development bonuses, and the leadership bonus make up your weekly earnings. What do I mean by your weekly compensation plan? When you come, you get to see, if you come in, for example, as like a Q Silver, you earn 8% on performance bonus, and your development bonus is like 10%. So you come in as a silver, it's 8. You come in as a gold, it's 10. You come in as a platinum, it's 12. Thank you very much, sir. Come in as a platinum, it's 12. Come in as a VIP, it's 12. And you get 1% as global sales. I'm going to talk about that shortly. So these are the different entry levels for Nigeria. Now, I say this, that I'm going to show you different entry levels for different countries. We're going to be showing you for Nigeria first. So now you come in and you're like, okay, I've heard these amazing things. What am I going to do? How do I start? Now I'm going to tell you how you're going to start. You can decide, starter combo. At the time she started, the starter combo was 9,800, but now it's 14,000. So when you decide to start with the starter combo, like I said, you refer someone, another person, you earn the sponsorship bonus. Okay, so you might say, no, ma, I don't want to do starter combo. I want to do something else. Maybe I want to do Q Silver. You know, my spirit is telling me that I should do something else. Is there nothing? I have something else for you. Now, you have the Q Silver. That's 60-point value. In this company, in this business, PV is our currency. PV is our currency, point value. So you start with the starter combo, you have 4-point value. You start with the Q Silver, you have 60-point value. Depending on the product, it could be more than 60, it could be 60, but as far as it's not up to 120, it is a Q Silver. And you get big products that will give you like between 45, 50, you get a Q Silver. Now, as a Q Silver, you earn 8% of your downlines activity weekly as your performance bonus. 8% of your downlines activity weekly. Now, if you now say, okay, no, I don't want to do a Q Silver, maybe I could do a silver. Beautiful. You still earn 8%. You push it up to a gold. You say, okay, let me do gold. A gold is between 180,000 and you earn 10% of your downlines activity. Now, let me explain 10%. Now, some people feel, I was talking to somebody now said, does 10% mean that, okay, if I start with 200, maybe I start with 180, for example, and I refer somebody that starts with 180,000. Does that mean I'm going to earn 10% of 180? No, that's not what it means. You are going to be earning 10% of their point values. 10%. So it's like you earn 10% of the point values of the people under you weekly. That is what you earn, not the money that, for example, maybe they put in 200,000 to get a gold. So you are feeling that, okay, if I start with 10, I start with a gold, I'm going to earn 10% of, no. You are earning 10% of their point value. Okay, so after 3 weeks, you get your performance bonus 10%, 10 as a gold, and 10% as your development bonus. So you say, okay, no, I don't want to do a gold. I want to do a platinum. Beautiful. Immediately you become a platinum. You start with a platinum. You earn 12% of your downlines activity weekly, and you immediately hit a diamond 1. Now, this is the beautiful part of everything. You know, most of us, when we see the plats, you know, we see the diamond 1. It gingers. It's like, it motivates you. When you hit a diamond 1 and we do your flyer, we'll celebrate you and we post you on our chat groups and we post you on Facebook and we hit, you know, that's what happens. So you can come in, you can actually do it by building organically, or you can come in as a platinum with 720-point value, and that's about 500,000 naira. Now, you might not say, ma, is there something else? Yes, there is. There's a VIP. Now, the VIP is an amazing place to start. I tell people that when you want to start from the top. Yeah, that's how stars do. We start from the top. So you can decide that, okay, no, I love these things being said. I love what I'm hearing. I'm motivated. I'm inspired. So you can start from a VIP. What do I gain if I'm a VIP? I'll tell you what you gain. Number one, you earn 12% of your downlines activity weekly. Not only that, you are also going to be earning 1% of global sales. Now, I didn't say profit, guys. I didn't say profit. I said sales, meaning that Longreach is in over 150 countries and counting. Now, Longreach takes 1% of their sales and they say, oh, you VIP members, we are going to be sharing with you guys. You guys are our stakeholders, our shareholders. So they're going to be sharing 1% of their sales. Now, I didn't say profits. I didn't say profit, guys. I said sales. They're going to be sharing with all the VIPs all over the world. So the VIP in China, the VIP in Pakistan, the VIP in London, the VIP in America, the VIP in Nigeria and Africa. They're going to be sharing 1% of their sales with all the VIPs. Now, one VIP point is equivalent to $100. Imagine if you build your team is active, you have 20 VIP shares, do the maths, 50 VIP shares, do the maths, 60 VIP shares, 100 VIP shares, because it grows as your team expands, it grows. So imagine that you have this VIP share. You could use it, buy houses. You could use it, do so many things. So this is why the VIP is very different from the other entry levels. It's amazing. It's an amazing place to start. Now, if you look under, you see why is our business different? Now, I love the fact about the maximum of 3 legs. Now, this is what I'm going to be explaining the things down. We have a maximum of 3 legs. What does that mean? You know, there's some other businesses that when you start, you could have 1,000 people under you. Nobody cares. You're your own. Oyo is your name. You know, it's your own. Whether you want to put under somebody or you don't want to. In this our business, there's no selfishness. You cannot grow if you are selfish. That's the truth. You can't grow if you're selfish. So we have a maximum of 3 by 3. It's a 3 by 3 matrix. You can't work it. You can't pray it out to say, okay, no, can I have 4? No. It's a 3 by 3 matrix, meaning when you have a 4th person, you have to encourage 1 person under you. So you have to build a leader. So it encourages teamwork. You cannot just grow and say, okay, no, you know, so that's it. So you see, it's a 3 by 3. I get my 3, you get your 3, we get our 3. So that's the same thing. When you come in, you start running with it. I get my 3, you start looking for your 3 people that are like-minded, that understand the English that you are speaking. Not the 3 people that you are saying go and they are saying come. Not those 3 people. 3 people understand. There's something I always tell people. Only quality people, OQP. Only quality people. Now, in this business, a lot of people think that, oh, I need to get everybody in my team. No way. You don't need to get everybody in your team. Because some people are lags. Some people are going to slow you down. There's a speed you may want to go to. And some people are not understanding what you are saying. So understand that you need OQP. Only quality people. Just quality people, not everybody. 3 people that understand what you are saying. 3 people that are hungry for success. 3 people that want to change their life. Not everybody, because some people don't want to change their life. That's the truth. Some people want to be where they are. Some people are not. Like you listen to her, she wanted to change her life. But she said it. She said, look, I'm tired. She was tired of the situation around her. So she decided and said, I want to change my life. And she pushed her business. The SDs, they pushed their business. So you're looking for that ace, that person, that ace, not everybody, an ace. 3 aces. Look for them. Follow them. Talk to them. They follow you. 3 people. That's all you need. And you teach these people to run and look after aces. Teach them for their aces. And you keep teaching your team. Get your ace. Your 3 aces. Get them. I promise you that your business will expand beyond comprehension. Thank you very much, sir. The next slide. So this is what this business is all about. It's all about building. It's about duplication. It's about duplication. It's about building your team. So this is our entry level for United Kingdom. So if you are here, you're from the United Kingdom, we have an entry level for you. So this is it. And you know the beautiful thing about our business and why I love it is that what is applicable in America is applicable in Africa. What is applicable in China is applicable everywhere. The same percentage of performance bonus, the same percentage of development bonus. There's no difference in anything. That is the uniformity about the business that I love. So it's not as if, okay, they are doing in America 10%, they are doing in Nigeria 2%. No. It's the same thing across border. It's the same thing across border. So that's the beauty of it. So we have no time frame. I love this part about the business. There's no time frame. Nobody is going to be disturbing you. Or more, you never get your 3. Nobody is going to be telling you that. Nobody's going to be saying, oh, you never get this. No. There's no time frame. There's no pressure. If you don't get somebody next 1 week, your PV has lost. Nowhere is lost into nowhere. It's there. So you grow at your own pace. That's the beauty of it. Leadership is easily achievable. That's beauty. That's another beauty about it. Like I said, in this business, there's no selfishness. If you don't want to help that other person to grow, you're not going to change ranks. That's the truth. It's a sad story. For example, I was talking to one of my success line, and she said something. She told me that, my PV don't pass 4,000. How come I'm still a diamond 2? I said, yes, you're still a diamond 2 because you have not balanced your leg. You have a diamond 3 on another leg, and your 2 other legs, you have not raised the diamond 1. Nobody there has hit the diamond 1. It is your job to teach the people there to duplicate, to work with them and make sure that they duplicate. I'm like, yes. She's like, wow. I said, yes, that's the beauty of the business. There's no selfishness. Help the other person rise. That's just how it is. So leadership is easily achievable. If you cannot raise leaders in your 2 legs, just know that you are going nowhere. You're changing no rank. So you can have people that are still in Diamond 5 and they have PVs that should hit them as star director. You are going nowhere. You are still going to be there. There are people that have PVs that are still in Diamond 3 and they have PVs that should hit them at Diamond 7. You're going nowhere. Why? Because this business is not about you working for somebody. You know, there's some people like that. They like to cross their leg and watch for people. You know, just cross their leg. No, my downline can walk. That my downline. Oh my God, she's giving me joy. My sister, you better be praying you have that kind of downline in 2 legs because because you'll still be in 1 leg. That your downline, you'll be seeing all the PV. You'll be seeing everything, but you're not going to change no rank. You will not qualify for nothing. You will not even be earning. That's the annoying part of it. You won't earn. You'll be seeing the PV. The money will be there, but no money. The money, your bank account is still red. So you know you got to do raise leaders. Yeah. So now there's weekly bonus payment. That's the part I love. Start to them Thursdays. Thursdays are our Christmas days. You need to see me on Thursday. There's a way I look. There's a way I function on Thursday. There's a way my mind works on Thursday. There's something about Thursday that's so wonderful. So even if I'm angry, that's that day that I'm going to get paid. You know, so I'm always excited on Thursday. That's what we do here. You are. So this is Kenya for Kenya. Thank you very much, sir. The entry level. So if you're from Kenya, this is the place for Kenya. You can join you from Kenya. This is for Ghana. That's the beauty of the business. You can join you from Ghana. And there's several other countries. You can just put the slide down while I keep on talking. No mandatory monthly purchase. This is for Liberia, okay? So you are not forced to buy anything. There are companies that when you join, you must do monthly auto ship. Nothing like that in our business. Thank you, sir. This is Cameroon. So if you have people in Cameroon, you can get them on board. Cameroon right now is on fire. In fact, I follow the Cameroonian markets. Like, I follow it so keenly because they have so many people, leaders there that are doing amazing. They are doing amazing in Cameroon. So you have people in Cameroon, get them on board. See how you can schedule a Zoom meeting with what they call it, your upline or something, or to get people on board in Cameroon, because a lot of people are doing amazing in Cameroon. So there's unlimited accumulation of bonus points. So like I said, your bonuses are never flushed. Your points are never flushed, rather. It doesn't get flushed. So you stopped, you did 50 PV this month. The next month, your 50 PV is still there. Nobody's taking it from you. You still see it in your back of. This is for Zambia. So for East Africa, this is for Zambia. The Zambian market is doing amazing. I have a lot of teammates in Zambia. So they're doing amazing. This is South Africa. So if you have people in South Africa, this is the entry level. It is the same thing across border. The same percentage across border is the same thing, not the country. So you can see it. So you can see the different growth progression. Understand that if you follow the growth progression, you will see where Mama Ifeoma is. So she's in the last diamond. She's in the last diamond if you follow this progression. Now, the beautiful thing about this business is the higher you go, the higher you smile. It's very funny because it's sweeter at the top. Believe me, it's sweeter. It's sweetest at the top. No, this business, when we see people on top of us and we see their stories, we see their proofs, those are the things that keep us going. So if you follow this growth progression, you have the diamond 1, the pre-diamond, the diamond 1, the diamond 2, down to a diamond 7. Then after that, you become a star. A star director is somebody that has chopped the diamonds and the person has now entered into the star director, has become into the star director's realm. So I want to close by saying this because I think that we have prospects that are just coming in and you are like, okay, should I not do this? You should. Believe me, you should. You know the beautiful thing about this business, you can do it from anywhere. Like my house, I'm a mother, I have kids, and I build my business just by doing what I do. So you can do this business from anywhere. You could be a banker and you're like, Is this place my place? Do I have a place here? You do have a place here. Your professionalism is needed in this business. If you can speak English, you need to bring this English, because there are some people, now I have to say this, because there are some people that need your professionalism in this business. There are some people that do not have professionalism. And when they get to meet these professionals, they don't listen. That's the truth. They don't listen until somebody that is professional comes to talk to them. So if you're in the profession or a professional in anything you're doing, know that you are needed here. You can do amazing here, because there are people that need that language that you speak. And if you're somebody that you're not a professional, maybe you're just a mother or if someone looking for something to do, language is what you should do. I always end my presentations by telling you this. If you do not join this business as I'm talking to you today, guess what? In the next 1 year, you're going to join. If you don't join the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, you're going to join. If you don't join the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, you're going to join. You don't join in the next 5 years, but Jesus tarrying, you're going to join the next 10 years. But the thing about it is that you're going to wish that the first time you heard it, the first time you came for this meeting, that you joined. Because we are going places, people. Language is a revolution. Thank you so much for the time. My name is Ogechi. God bless.
Wow. Thank you very much, Miss. Oh, thank you very much, Miss Ogechi, for that animated and passionate presentation of our compensation plan. Thank you. I really enjoyed your I enjoyed your part last week and also today. Thank you very, very much.
In fact, I need energy. Well, what is gingering you, please? But Ogechi, what is the driving force? Which vigor you they carry like this? I need to tap anointing.
What really gingers me is this. I see a platform. You know, it's an amazing thing. Like I said, we went to Camp Cotonou, and Mama Ifoma, and the guy said something. He said, "Are you sure we are in the same business?" I said, "We are in the same business." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "It's the same business." He said, "Are you sure that you're saying the same thing I'm saying?" I said, "Yes." But the truth is, when you see something, there's nothing. It's about my conviction. I'm very convinced. That's the thing. I'm very convinced about this business because my conviction is like this. It's this high, because I believe that everybody should be here. A business that takes you from nowhere and gives you a place where you are among millionaires. I think you shouldn't be played with, because the truth is, a lot of people are playing with their businesses. Some of them are sleeping with maths. They're just sleeping. But if you have a personal conviction about something, and that's what I have a personal conviction. I don't need anybody to come and call me and say, "Have you talked?" No. It's inside, because I've personally experienced it. I went from having somebody that had nothing, I didn't have 1,000 naira to my name. My husband had to give me everything I needed. If I needed to do my hair and to buy anything, he had to give me. To somebody that can now tell you that I can buy anything I want to do. I now open my own business. So I'm very convinced about it. So I think the thing that makes me is my conviction. It's just my conviction. Thank you very much, sir.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to getting you to do this some other time. Thank you so much.